Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going on to Bitcoin. Big at the CoinsKid crew. So XRP, if you're following XRP for a very long time, I have been anticipating a drawdown and a correction on that particular chart, to be honest with you. Whilst everyone was getting super and overly bullish, I said to you, I think we're going to go sideways in a range for a bit until we start to break again. Now, I do have a target on XRP, and I'm sure most of you, that watch the XRP videos as well. Well, I know some of you just watch the Bitcoin video and some of you just watch the XRP video. So if you're unaware, I do have a target. My next wave up, my next impulsive final fifth wave right there for XRP is around about the $1.31 mark right there. So I think there's some money to be made on that chart, and we have made a ton of money on that particular chart, trading that like an absolute boss all year. We've done absolutely made a fortune on that particular chart right there, just respecting the data, not emotion. So I know it's a Bitcoin video, but I'm paying attention to these two coins here today in this particular video because there's a couple of setups that's printing right now in both of these charts. I'm going to show you. Okay, so at the moment both of these charts are bullish. Basically Bitcoin's bullish, Ethereum's bullish, okay, and we're starting to see some of these other coins catch them up right now. We've got, micro greed here, 72, macro greed, 59. We've got neutrality on the micro, so we're sort of resetting the rocket ships right now. So, technically, I'm still bullish on these two charts, and it's because of what I'm seeing in both of these charts. So, firstly, let me show you the Ethereum chart right now. On the daily time frame, this is why I'm so bullish on Ethereum. Really a simple, okay, and this is a number 2 coin. So, like I said to you, I think, if you've been with the channel for a very long time, you will know that was pinpointing that exact target on Twitter and the Discord right there. I even made a video that's my target, okay, on this drawdown, this big crash. As soon as you started to lose a 20-week EMA down here, the death cross, boom, I was looking at a 1618 target down there, around about $900 I think it was, and it absolutely met it like an absolute boss. Beautiful support right now. It's took a long time, but you can clearly see from left to right we're getting some kind of price compression, aren't we? So we have traded this in recent times for XRP, so you can clearly see what it's not doing at this resistance here. It's not getting its ass back above it. It keeps withdrawing back down every time it gets into this resistance. Okay, so what we do have here technically from a technical standpoint right now is a nice and clean ascending triangle, which is a bullish reversal pattern. So those of you who have been following the XRP videos for a very long time will know that we've just traded one of these like an absolute boss, and it's made myself and the CoinsKid crew a hell of a lot of money. I think one guy made $250,000 on that particular ascending triangle, which was amazing. Big thumbs up to him. I know one guy made 46,000, another guy made 18,000, so it's been a really good move. So clearly, from left to right, ascending triangle, you can clearly see resistance, support. So within this, I think that what we've got is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a sort of leading diagonal. That was a truncation of a final fifth wave down right there. And that point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we've had the A, the B, the C. And right now we've got a micro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into resistance. So I think that could potentially be some kind of micro impulse right now. So clearly, if we've had 5 waves coming up, we want to see some corrective waves coming back. So I'm going to zoom in on a moment because I think there's an opportunity here for Ethereum, to be honest with you. So if you are looking for, spot bid Ethereum, whatever, you could just be buying at this level with your stop loss down here to negate this potential trade, okay, as a possibility. But you could be even more patient than that instead of diving in right now and just wait for something in Ethereum on the 4-hourly time frame, which I'm going to relay to you in a moment. So I think there's a long opportunity here for Ethereum, to be honest with you, not necessarily a short opportunity. Now what we want to see is maintained support above this low resistance, because if we do see that, we're getting a breakout of an ascending triangle. So again, I know this is a Bitcoin video, but I'm trying to find you opportunity in other coins if people pay attention, okay? And this is why the CoinsKid crew is able to make so much money, because I think that if we start to take this resistance out, so you maintain close of resistance and support, that's my target. 30,62 basically, $3,062 will be my target, around about the 3K level, which is where I'll most definitely take profit on that breakout, okay? So I think there's a beautiful little move here. From this position right now for Ethereum, we could be looking at a monumental move and a continuation of around about 55%. Now why am I looking at this, okay? Because obviously it's a number 2 coin. It's really important that if this is looking bullish and you're getting compression leading to expansion, you're looking to come up the stairs, then the entire market is, okay? So it's really important we pay attention to this particular coin. So from left to right, we're getting really compressed. The waves are getting tighter and everything. You can see that. And then boom, we're attacking this on a 3rd point resistance. So if you're fully aware, usually what I look for on the break of an ascending triangle or descending triangle is the 3rd point resistance or support. So right now, we've got this ascending level support. We've got this compression from left to right. This is your 3rd point in contact. In theory, we've had a 5-wave micro impulsive move into it. We're going through corrective overlapping waves coming back. This is gearing up for a monumental move. This will make the CoinsKid crew, including myself, a hell of a lot more money in this space, okay, going against the herd, and the mentality there that are looking for this. Obviously it can happen, and this is why we apply stop losses. So right now, what is the trade that I'm looking at for Ethereum, basically? So the thing that's giving the game away, so what we do have here for Ethereum from this bottom here is a potential 1, ABC 2, 3, ABC 4 and 5. And right now the overlapping zigzag waves that we're going through here is corrective. Okay, so we've had a beautiful 5-way up and we're retracing some of the move. Okay, so what you could do is just drop your fibs in, but what I'm looking for is this corrective pattern that's coming back right now for Ethereum. I think could give the game away. So if we take a look at this could be some kind of broadening descending wedge, basically, which is a bullish reversal pattern. So again, it's some kind of, you know, phone coming back, is it megaphone pattern coming back like that, that once you take out this resistance, this white line, this to me is a trade, basically. And you know, I know a lot of people say Bitcoin, get to the Bitcoin video, but I'm always trying to educate you and show you trade setups. So I think on this particular coin, if it does at any point starts to come back up and takes out that white line of resistance wherever it is in time, that's your long op, basically. With your stop loss on the previous pivot low, that's your long op to get all the way up there, that 50% move right there to around about $3,000, isn't it? You know, so I'll be looking to trade this on BitGet as and when it happens, and I will relay that to you in the videos and obviously on the Discord right there for the CoinsKid crew. So we'll keep an eye on Ethereum, because I think if, you know, we've got this sort of broadening descending wedge pattern right now, which is technically a reversal pattern. If we start to break out, we're getting a beautiful continuation here after a potential wave 1, corrective wave 2, overlapping zigzag waves coming back, and then your continuation. That'll be a monumental wave 3 to break all of this resistance of this ascending triangle, which I've spoken to you about so many times. So there's a potential trade coming up here for Ethereum, but let's just be patient, let it play out, do whatever it's done, because obviously this could be a deeper correction than we anticipate. But if this is a broadening descending wedge, it will get compressed and it will start to break this eventually, at which point when it breaks that resistance, this sloping trend line, that's your long position with your stop loss on the previous pivot low wherever it is in time, and then boom, we ride it up and make some money together. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on Ethereum as best as we can. Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart right now and see what we can see. Looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hourly time frame in a minute, we've got to respect what's going on here for Bitcoin, haven't we? We've got a beautiful move up. We've got the buy signal a couple of days after the crash. Look at that beautiful buy signal above the ribbon, and ever since we're making beautiful higher highs, higher low structure. So at the minute, you know, we have had a sort of micro correction just there. If you take a look, simple A, B, C zigzag correction just there. So possibly the correction's in, and right now we're gearing up another impulsive move, compression from left to right, holding this ribbon as we go. Okay, so at the moment you can clearly see we've got a low there, another low, and right now we've got this high and this lower high. So we're getting compressed, aren't we, from left to right, from this pivot point here. You know, you're getting compressed basically, so it will react. Okay, so if we start to take out that high, wow, you know, we're looking to break out. If we start to lose this low, not so good. You know, it's kind of a looking glass to breaking that support right there. So breaking this high is a looking glass to breaking that high, and then losing this low here is a looking glass to losing that low there. So you're getting compressed basically. There is a potential, you know, sort of compression pattern occurring in itself. If we say, you know, it's getting really, really tight, a possible horizontal symmetrical triangle, really, really tight. Look at that. Okay, so from left to right, we're getting compressed with this ribbon. So there will be a reaction just there. But I think there is a trade here for the CoinsKid crew today, to be honest with you, because we take a look at this. So for me personally, I will look at this trade when I come off from making this video. There is a level of resistance just there that's not been back tested. Now there was a level of support just there that's been back tested. Okay, so what you did here for Bitcoin yesterday, you broke up and made a lower high here, and then you retraced all the way back down to this God candle back test of this ascending triangle in a 4 hour. Okay, so you're all the way down here, compressed, broke out, came back to support. So right now you're still making this series of high lows and higher lower highs. Basically you're making this compression pattern from left to right. You see that? So you're getting really compressed there. There's all the chance that this is just compression lead to expansion, and within this here we did have the micro ABC correction here. This is your A, this is your B, this is your C, and right now you're coming up making a lower high, you're making a higher low, and you're going to start to get compressing here like this. Okay, if we do start to see this, then I think you've got an ascending triangle here, or some kind of big horizontal looking for continuation. So I think at the moment your bull market support, or you're not necessarily bull market support, your big macro bull market support is this thick yellow line which is coming up to meet your ass. But in the short term, if we do break down below this low here, then I'm going to entertain the micro ABC zigzag correction that I do think has a chance to come down to the thick yellow line. So look at that. Okay, so if we do start to see Bitcoin break down below 34595, then yeah, I'm going to start to, you know, be really sort of confident about my bids being filled on the 0.5 fib at 30793, and I will look at this as an opportunity in the sense that that's an A, that's a B, and that's your C wave, big zigzag correction. Okay, but I don't necessarily think we'll get that, to be honest with you, because I think Bitcoin's pretty bullish, and you've got this sort of maintained level of support and resistance, higher highs, higher lows, structure, resistance to the, you know, the fibs, and equally this beautiful, beautiful indicator, the buy and sell indicator here. Look at the ribbon supporting your ass, and we've not seen a red sell signal just yet. I think, you know, if we do start to see a red sell signal, which is the opposite of the buy signal, that increases the probability probabilities of this is an ABC zigzag. We've not quite got it just yet for Bitcoin, okay? So, I'm looking at it as an opportunity, to be honest with you. I think we've got compression from left to right, and I think at the minute we have got this level of resistance that's not been back tested. So I'm more inclined to jump into longs at this position than shorts, basically, because I think we've carried out that retest just there. So we're compressed between this now. So this is your support. Your previous support has been loss of resistance, and that's your previous support that's been back tested, okay? That previous resistance, look at that, broke out, back tested. You're getting squashed between these two. So you're between these two, and now you're between these two, and now you're between these two. Do you see that? It's really simple technical analysis. You're getting compressed left to right, getting really compressed like this before it does something to the upside or downside. Really simple, and it's a tradable event. We start to see Bitcoin coming up, taking out 37332. Then I think you got a looking glass that you're going to break out. If we start to see Bitcoin coming down, losing 35675, then you're reversing the corner. You're going to come down. Really simple, okay? So from left to right, price compression leading to expansion. Something's going to give. Now, technically, we've come up into this price compression, so I'm a little bit more biased to the fact that I think Bitcoin's going to get a break to the upside. So this is why I'm a little bit more inclined to build long positions on BitGet. It's entirely up to you what you want to do, but right now there could be a lovely little trade from this point. You could be looking at a little trade into that resistance just there from this point, around about 2.40% for Bitcoin. If it breaks it, fantastic. Your spot bids, your long positions right there on BitGet will be really, really fruitful. But it was definitely price compression lead to expansion. Something's going to give here. Something's going to break, isn't it? Is it going to be to the upside or to the downside? 50-50. Personally, I think it's to the upside, but it doesn't make me a permeable. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.